Going over straight knee calf stretch. On this, my right leg will be the working leg. Facing the wall, slight bend in the left knee. I'm going to take a step back with that right foot. And then from here, I'm going to sink that left foot forward. Trying to shift my weight forward, keeping that back right heel glued to the floor. And the right knee straight. Hopefully finding a stretch somewhere on the back side of the lower leg. From here, hang out for 2 minutes. Big, slow breathing. 4 seconds in, 8 seconds out. After the 2 minutes of passively stretching, we'll go into a bout of pails and rails. We start by taking a big breath in. Exhale, trapping air in the lower abdominals, bracing, building up that full body contraction. Once that we have that radiation, we'll start to drive the back foot into the floor. Think about gas pedaling down, trying to drive yourself out of the stretch. But you're going to stay glued to the floor. Everything that we've been stretching on the back side of the leg should start to light up. From there, we just dial up more intensity from that back leg. Pushing down more, 20%. Ramping up to our greatest, safest effort, little by little, and then we hold for the prescribed amount of time. Paling, driving the foot down into the ground. And then we slowly switch the contraction into a rails, thinking about closing this angle from the feet to the knee, by squeezing everything on the front side of our leg, trying to pull us deeper into that stretch. Building up to our greatest, safest effort. We hold for the prescribed amount of time, and then we relax back into our passive stretch, hopefully sink in a little bit deeper. And then we can go into another bout of pails and rails, or we slowly come out of the stretch. Bent knee calf stretch. For this, we'll be facing the wall. Right leg will be my working leg. I'll take a little step back, and then from here, keeping that heel glued to the floor, I'm going to try to lower my knee down towards the ground over my toes. From here, I'll try to hang out passively, finding a stretch on the back side of that working leg. Once I find that stretch, big slow breaths, 4 seconds in, 8 seconds out for the 2 minutes. Once you relax and try to sink into that deepest position, we can start a bout of pails and rails. We'll start the pails and rails by taking a big breath in. Exhale, solidifying the core. Let that tension bleed to the rest of the body. And then gradually start to try to drive that back foot out of the stretch. So think about gas pedaling down, using everything we've been stretching in that calf to push yourself out, but that heel stays glued to the floor. Build up the greatest, safest effort, or what is prescribed. Hold for the amount of time that is prescribed. And then you can gradually switch to a rails contraction where you think about pulling yourself deeper into the stretch, trying to bring the knee closer to the floor, squeezing everything on the front side of the leg, building up to your greatest, safest effort, and holding for the prescribed amount of time. And then you can relax back into the passive stretch, recoup, get ready for another bout of pails and rails, or slowly come out of the stretch.